Right, so I've got everything I need here. I've got my 2 security bolts, my new ignition, and my new frame. So, okay, so I'm just going to test fit these security bolts in the hole because I want to make sure that there was no damage to the actual threads, so I won't get no surprises when it comes to actually installing them. So that one goes in okay, sits flat. That one appears to be a bit wonky. Don't know if you can see that. And it gets sort of stuck around there, so hopefully I won't have a problem with that one, but that should go in all the way. So I'm trying to remember actually how this went in. Fast forward. That must sit roughly like that, I think. So this. So that should line up like so. And then go ahead and put your 2 Phillips screws in. I'm going to tighten them up. And that's the ignition in the frame. Go ahead and put the frame onto the pretty sure it goes that way round. I don't want to cock this up because I've got no more of these security bolts. Let's take this ignition back out. Give myself a little bit more room to work on the bolts. Okay, so I want to be careful with these 2 security bolts because I don't think it takes much torque to actually snap the tops off. So before I go ahead and tighten them down, I'm just going to check that this will still go in. Like so. I'm going to keep tightening these bolts down until the actual tips snap off. There we go. I'm going to do an even amount of pressure on each side. There we go. That's one off. That's 2 off. So they're the new security bolts installed. So if someone tries to nick this again, they should have a hard time getting this off. Now if I need to get these out, I will probably have to drill them out like I did the first time. So this is exciting. I'm finally going to have my bike back on the road. So tighten them up. You could put a bit of Loctite in these if you really want, but they seem tight enough. So there it is, the new ignition is installed. I'm going to go and test this quickly with the new key. So that's it locked. So that's working okay. I'm going to go ahead now and put this on the bike.